Yang Wang U8. Doing what you might call a tank turn, and it means you'll never have a problem turning around ever again. Wow.
Well, that's clever.
Centimetres. Nice.
No, let's go backwards, not forwards. That's why it's being lively. I was wondering why it's like...
Well, you can't say you weren't enjoying it because you know you were.
I know, it shows that the sport box is...
Pretty, yeah, it's
lively.
pretty feisty, yeah.
Find a nice little back road. Lane? Bat lane.
Yeah.
Batman.
I was gonna say you're gonna end up saying Batman if you're not careful.
Well, I've been sat in a back car, haven't I?
You have, yes. That was definitely a Bruce Wayne car. It's beautiful.
Okay, back on the M6 and we're heading back. A bit tired actually, mind you. A lot of filming, didn't we?
We did. It's been a long but very, very fruitful day. Look at the throw on those lights, and they're on low beam. Wow.
I know. Makes you wonder what high beam's like.
Yes. We shall have to test that.
Once again, you can tell it's a road trip. The M6.
It's not quite 1:32 in the morning, and there isn't a wagon with mushrooms on the side of it. Yet. Exactly. Yet.
But we're discussing what pizza to have because we haven't eaten. If you like this type of video, why not subscribe to the channel? You just hit the button on the right hand side. It's free and you'll get an alert every time we upload. Also, if you do like the video, why not give it a like? It all helps and it means we can get more cars. Thank you. Also, I've noticed with the power, because of the 1.5 turbo, even without any hybridity or any EV-ness, it pulls well. And put it in sport and it really transforms it. But hills, there's just not a problem. 9 times out of 10 it'll start climbing anyway. But then if you just,
Blip it.
Yeah, exactly. Technically kick down, it'll
power up.
Yeah.
It'll just power right up that hill. Yeah.
I can't believe it. What is it about the M6?
Apparently
In an MG.
Yeah. Apparently it's just what the universe thinks that we want. Because we had so much fun.
That's what we did.
It's like, well, I'll give you more.
Oh,
so every MG trip we do in the M6 northbound gives us
results
this.
in this.
Hey, at least on this occasion we are actually moving.
We are. Have you noticed we're surrounded by 40-footers and cabs? And Can you hear them?
No.
No.
It's so nice and refined in here.
I can't hear a damn thing outside. Nothing. I can just about hear the rumble of our engine. That's it. But it's not even what you call a rumble. It's just I suppose, a slight burble. Oh, by the way, Annabelle did use the navigation before, and it works perfectly, doesn't it?
Very user friendly.
Well, it gave us exactly the same response as well as Waze. Well, that doesn't bode well, does it?
No.
Oh, look, boats.
Oh yeah.
Not mushrooms, but boats.
But at least it's only 2 lanes out, not 4.
I have noticed when you're in, say, first gear in this auto, it's clamouring to change for second gear. So if you're in traffic, best bet is to try and get it in second gear.
And then just let it...
As quick as you can.
Yeah, just let it creep. Yeah.
And then you can keep going even at 6 miles an hour.
Yeah.
If it gets any slower, then it'll go into first, I think. Sounds ramped up a bit, but it's because it's mega windy outside. And the road surface is, in a word, crap.
I was going to go with not the best, but I think you put it more succinctly than I did.
Yes, I'm eloquent at the best of times. But the other thing is, it may be quite a quiet powertrain, but if you do, you can make it roar, which is, pretty good.
Yeah, it's got quite a throaty growl, isn't it? It's nice. Yeah.
I think that's called elephant racing in Germany, isn't it?
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure that's what your friend Jen said.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's 3 Arctics taking up a 4-lane carriageway.
Yep, pretty much. A road trip wouldn't be right if we didn't at least document Fellwall.
Exactly. And it is quite breezy.
Yeah, the wind has definitely picked up.
But no, this seems pretty planted.
No, even at the higher motorway speeds when the wind is a bit fierce, shall we say.
Wow!
Oh, wow.
M3 going for it?
Yeah, I don't think that's doing motorway speeds.
No, he's at about 73. Anyway, on that note, at the higher motorway speeds, we're still returning around 47 to the gallon. Wow. going to turn on the safety, and yeah, it eliminates it pretty much immediately.
Yeah, you really can feel the difference.
Yeah, well, if you remember, that time we came over here, that was an MG, wasn't it?
It was an MG.
There was a 40-footer in the 4th lane.
Yes.
And for love nor money, he couldn't get out.
No, he was stuck
wind.
there. Yeah. It's like he'd been blown across, and he was doing his very best to actually just stay on the road.
Yeah, exactly, and not take the barrier with him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was like. It was very strange. But no, turn on the safety and bam, there you go.
It's not often you see it this quiet, is it?
No.
But the entire southbound carriageway on that side is completely shut.
Yeah. I think we're doing well so far. There appears to be, in the entirety of the M6 North, about
6 vehicles.
7?
Yeah, 7 including us. There's going to be a diversion coming up soon because junction 27 to 28 is shut.
Yeah.
So we will have to get off just before 27.
I'm now using the adaptive cruise control, and everything's gone blue and everything's nice. Also, I have noticed when you're trying to overtake, yeah, okay, there is no vehicles, but when you want to overtake a vehicle and you put your indicator on, when it started to slow down for the vehicle in front, it will just override that and you can go back up to the speed it was set to. So there's no unnecessary slows.
Yeah, so it's an intuitive system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's smoother than the previous gen.
Look at that.
Or it seems it.
Yeah. There's just hardly any vehicles on the motorway.
Well, something coming past with half a light. Well, this is Seat. Guy's going for it. Maybe he's Spanish?
It didn't look like a left hooker though.
No, but it's a Seat, so it's Spanish. They're going to get those crocodiles out. Castanets?
Yes, castanets.
Castellet. No, Castellet.
That castellet's food.
It's also a Volkswagen wheel.
They named a wheel after some food.
Yeah, after some food, yes.
Oh, stop talking about food. I'm hungry.
Well, TSW used to make a wheel called a Venom.
See, that makes more sense.
Why? The snake's bite.
Yeah, because it's so sharp and angled and fierce. It's like venom.
Venom isn't angled and fierce.
No, like they've
It should be called snark tooth. Snark tooth.
What the heck is a snark tooth?
Is this a snaggle puss?
Snaggle tooth. What's the word?
Snaggle tooth.
No. There was an insult of a snaggle tooth something or something. Oh, never mind, I can't remember. No, almost like the edges of the alloy wheels had been honed and sharpened by venom. That's the point I was trying.
Edges of the alloy wheels, which are round.
No, but like the spokes in the middle, they can have a design on and be like sharp angles.
Ah, you're talking about the MGB.
No.
Well,
that's why wheels.
Venoms didn't look anything like that, but nice try.
I don't know what a Venom looked like. I'm surmising here.
Hockenheim R.
Okay.
And it was also TSW Stealths and Bulbert C's, which sounded like a biscuit to me. As you can tell, we're getting a little tired, but what is why? No.
And stuff.
The other side's open.
Yeah. Well, they'll get diverted off there.
It's like they're giving you the opportunity, but they're not bothered if you go or not. Like, it's kind of shut, but isn't. And here's national speed.
Yeah.
And
it's like, well, actually, it's not all shut. If we just tell her it's shut, it'll make it nice and quiet, and we can get some work done. And then for the odd vehicles that go past, it's not going to be dangerous because there's only a few of them because we told them we were shut.
Yes, in a word. Look! I can hear a chicken. Back to the car though. Great fun. Absolutely immense value.
Oh, smashingly comfortable. Oh, so good.
Yeah, well that's it. How long have we been sat in the seats?
Oh, quite a while now, and my
Like
back
5
is
hours
so
on
happy.
and off?
Yeah, my back is so happy with this car.
It's kind of melded to it, hasn't it? We're like,
but it's still so supportive though. It's not given way at all.
also, if you've noticed, that thing's not going mental at me.
No.
And if I was getting tired, it would be saying, keep your eyes on this, that, the other.
I mean, it's nice to have that level of overwatch.
Bamfords! Look, dog and cat and such.
That was a bagpiper yawn if ever I heard one. And when bagpiper's supposed to sleep, all his friends go to sleep.
Okay, so, well, we're back up to speed, and next stop, weirdly not a closed motorway, unless something goes sadly wrong in the next mile or so. We should be back rather soon. 51 miles to go, and we're still getting 46.3 to the gallon, and I'm travelling at the speed of the motorway, which currently is 74 miles an hour. Well, yeah, I kind of jinxed it by saying, as long as something doesn't happen in the next mile, that. Turn round.
Yeah, right lane is blocked.
Right lane? 2 right lanes, so we're down to 1.
Yeah.
Which makes me think they might just close the carriageway and
divert us off. Which, yeah, I think is what's going to happen.
But at least because there's virtually no vehicles left. Yeah, exit left. It is shut, look.
Yeah, it's shut, yeah.
All right.
Oh well, diversions. It wouldn't be a road trip in an MG on the M6 if this
Road
didn't
ahead
happen.
closed. Road
Here we
ahead
go.
closed.
Exit left. It's go time.
Okay, diversion time.
So, on that note, follow all the vehicles. I know it's getting tiring.
In 0.1
Yeah.
miles.
So, it's definitely got windy, hasn't it?
Very.
No wonder the wagons are blowing all over the shop.
Yeah.
Now, where are we?
Parbold.
Ah, Parbold Egg.
Yeah.
The amount of
Parbold
times
Egg.
I've mentioned this place and we've never been through it. So we're near Wigan now.
Yes, we are. Now there's roadworks still up here.
Yeah.
So we've got half a mile on this road, then we turn right.
Yes.
We're not far from getting back onto the motorway now.
It's nice and fresh, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a bit of fresh air.
Mm.
So let's check out the high beam.
And we have got high beam assist. If you've noticed, they seem to be self-balanced.
Half a mile.
So as long as you're not
Turn
flying
right.
along, it's pretty good. Okay, half a mile.
Yeah. So let's have a look and see what the throw's like.
Put it on full beam. Wait till we've got a nice bit.
Straight stretch, yeah. Ooh, that's impressive.
Nice, yeah. No, they could just get everything right with this vehicle, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think the only thing that is wrong with it is things like no sliding rear seats, no sunroof.
No grab handle over the driver's door.
Yeah.
But that is
You
really
mentioned,
scraping
like-
the bottom of the
I was
barrel, though,
gonna
isn't it?
say,
Yeah.
You can mention all these things on one hand,
Yeah.
and none of them are the kind of things you go, ooh. And also no spare wheel, but you know.
Not many cars have spare wheels nowadays, though.
No,
they
they've
have
got-
the tyre inflation kits.
Yeah.
In 0.1 miles. Turn
It
right.
is breezy.
I think it's a tad more than that. It's windy corner.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty stormy, isn't it?
Yeah, stormy weather's on the way.
I'm expecting a tree.
Well, hopefully we'll get through before any storm damage brings down a...
Whoa, bridge.
We're going over a bridge over the closed motorway.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Turn right.
Turn right up here and then we'll go over it.
Ah, Junction.
Surely! Oh!
Eccleston cake.
Clear on the left.
Right, okay, let's do a bit of a launch out in sport.
Yeah. Oh, that's peppy.
Half a mile.
Changes quicker,
At the
doesn't it?
roundabout.
Yeah.
Take the first exit. Let's move.
So this is the
Yeah.
bridge. So this is the closed motorway.
The thing is, that wasn't a
Take
bad...
the first exit.
No, I don't know.
No. You can tell how refined the car is, can't you? Just
Yes.
listen to the wind now.
Yeah. So it's going left here.
Okay. Gonna put the windows up again now, I think.
Yes, I
the
think so.
roundabout. Take the first exit.
Listen to the difference.
Let's move.
So left, yeah?
Left here. Wow, that is refined.
Ooh. Right, get ready. So, as far as I can tell, so you've got your sport and your gearbox, but you've also got your driving modes in your screen that you can map to your favourites button. You can also map other buttons too, like other features even. Oh, it's been a while since we've done a road trip quite like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, MGs do always seem to attract road closures. Well, there's two phones going mad. Sync! The storm is mad.
Yeah.
And you
Look
just
how those
can't
trees
tell
are.
in here.
No, you can't.
get the odd, but you don't feel it through the driving.
Yeah, and you're not being buffet pigged at all.
No, and you can't hear it except the odd wisp.
Yeah.
Whereas in a lot of vehicles, I think to be honest, you'd hear it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And I can talk quite softly, and you can still hear me. So we're now in Exton, and the M6 is straight on, and Martin Mere wildfire. Yeah, well,
At the roundabout, continue straight.
I didn't realise how close it was to Chorley.
We do right here.
Yeah, we are going right here.
No, it's past Chorley.
Take the second exit. We're getting close.
It is part of Chorley, is it?
Pretty much.
At the
Oh,
roundabout,
wow.
continue straight.
Well, it's definitely close to it, isn't it?
Yes.
Balshaw Lane. That's where
So
we came
came
on
off
that
the train. Yeah. We stopped at Balshaw Lane.
We're doing some kind
Continue
of proper
straight.
obscure route.
Yes.
It's like we're going to pick the Max's pickup up again.
Yes, again and again.
Quarter
And we just
mile.
dropped it off.
At the roundabout,
Is that
continue
Balshaw
straight.
Lane train station? It is.
Yeah, it is, because we've been there.
Yeah. Well, we've been through it.
Yeah, but we still stopped there. Yeah.
So even
Quarter
plodding around
mile.
these villages, we're getting
At the
46.3 to the gallon.
Turn left.
Excellent.
This engine is far better than I've read.
Yeah. That's it. And mind you, I don't think many people will have put the kind of time and effort into taking it on the road trip the way we have.
1 miles.
So they could actually fully expand and see what the range is willing to give if you drive it properly.
Continue straight.
Annabelle, do you know what's strange about this diversion?
Well,
We're
sorry,
the,
that sounded rude. Pardon.
We're the only car.
We are. This is why I'm
9
glad.
times out of 10, there's 4 or at
Exactly.
least 12.
Well, this is why I'm really glad we didn't take that first diversion, even though we dickered about it. You know, at junction 21 instead of junction 27. All of the big wagons and everything got off there, and we pootled on, and I'm so glad we did.
Felt like American Beauty, that thing. But
Half a mile.
It did, yes.
it's an interesting finding. So that beeps, but it only beeps 3 times when you're over the speed limit. So technically, if you stay over the speed limit, it won't beep again. However, if you slow down, it will,
Beep again.
which is probably not the intended thing. But it's quite handy because it just means you can stay at 31 as opposed to 30 all the time, and it won't beep
In
after you've
0.1
got over that
miles.
initial.
Yeah.
At the
Shifts up quickly, doesn't it?
It really does, yes.
So this is joining the carriageway, yeah?
Yes. We are now back on the M6.
Pretty quick at joining motorways, this.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I found that. It was nice to know I had the power behind me to easily and safely get on and off
Is that
and get out of the way of other vehicles joining at other junctions.
Yeah. And then you can just kick down and it's nice and responsive.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause
do
there's-
like the way that it shifts through the gears. There's no, it's not jerky in the slightest.
No,
just
it's
smooth
seamless,
transitions.
yeah.
Yeah, it's seamless.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I have to say, that's the first ever motorway diversion that we've ever done that I've actually enjoyed.
Oh, we're getting off at Lancaster and Annabelle fancies some McDonald's. That is today's evening meal. Good base, good mid, banging system. Whilst we're sat at McDonald's, I thought I'd have a dig through the infotainment. So, I can change the cluster. Speed theme. So you've got the central clock, virtual cockpit, otherwise known as map, and intelligent drive that I was using. Driving. I can't see any actual driving modes, so no sport per se, but you can weighten it up or lighten it with comfort, normal, or sport. Oh look, it's got towing mode. MG Pilot, so we can see everything. A comprehensive suite. Rear cross traffic. You can turn off the driver fatigue monitoring. Okay. Oh, it tells you your next service, etc. Even in the car park, it can see something's parked near me. It's a nice and responsive system, so you've got your home, navigation, your sounds, fan controls. So yeah, you can turn it on and off with the button here, but the majority of the control works through here. But if you've noticed, it's dual zone. And this is where your heated seats are too. Air volume in auto mode, automatic heating of rear window. Oh, clever. So, what else have we got? Car settings and the camera. They've definitely increased the, I suppose it's the resolution. It's a higher quality. I mean, consider this is night too. It also shows me where the wheels are pointing. Interesting. Oh, okay. Ah, that's clever. Shortcut buttons here for your rear demister, front demister, and home hazards. Down here, very straightforward. Reverse neutral, drive, knock it right to put it in sport. Park, descent control, nice. Your handbrake, well, electronic handbrake, and your auto hold. I do like this armrest. Ooh. Oh look, dinner, nice. Soft touches up here, and it's flat, perfect for a McFlurry. I think that's an HS park behind us. Well, we're well on our way home. Annabelle's in absolute tears of laughter. It's been a tiring one. It's now 11:30. No, 12:30. Beware the frog. Beware the frog. Exactly. The full beam looks like on a country road with no other light. They're very good. And we bought chicken selects before, and Annabelle called them chicken strickens, and then I heard it as chicken strippers. And now we're picturing things from Chicken Run. So, yeah, things have taken a dark turn. Speaking of a dark turn, look at this for an S-Bend.
Oh, sorry.
I can smell his milkshake. That's fire.
It wasn't me, it was my food. I did not mean to be rude. It popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below.
Thank you, Austin.
I did not know you were a poet. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. On a brighter note, the MGHS has kept us very, very safe. Its safety's phenomenal.
It's so comfortable.
Yeah, its Overwatch is immense.
Yeah.
And
it ticks so many boxes.
so on that note,
we're home now.
getting,
Yeah.
What, 44.8
Yeah.
to the gallon? And we're a mile or so from home.
Hang on.
That is such a good system. It's interesting that you do it through the infotainment rather than the button on the steering wheel or wherever.
Chippy.
As a motorbike. Oh, isn't that nice and breezy?
Oh, it's lovely.
The side wind is ridiculous.
But it is nice and free-ash.
Claims it's 40 miles an hour. I'd say 55, 60.
Yeah, it is pretty fierce.
I mean, hear that.
Yeah.
I know. On that note, yeah, it's excellent for the money, it's practical, it's versatile. Got a few trims to choose from, and it's great fun to drive. Thanks for watching.
Good night, all.
Bye bye.